A recent blog post called Justifying Optimism from Morgan Housel caught my attention. Although the entire piece was excellent, I am going to read and quote from point number 2 that Morgan makes regarding the human desire to achieve progress over time. The constant human desire to one-up past successes and the generational knowledge transfer is a pure example of compounding in action. Skateboarder Tony Hawk landed a 900, 2.5 spins at the 1999 X Games. It was the biggest achievement the sport had ever seen, the equivalent of the 4-minute mile. It catapulted Hawk into legend status. His video game came out a year later and sold 30 million copies. Six Flags named a roller coaster after him. But here's the craziest part of the story. 15 years later, an 8-year-old landed a 900. Hawk was also the first person to land a 720, 2 spins, a feat later accomplished by a second grader. A lot of sports work like that. Just qualifying for the Boston Marathon today requires a time that 100 years ago would put you within 9 minutes of a world record. A gold gymnast 70 years ago would not make the cut in a local youth competition today. Does the same hold true for technology, science, and business? Of course. A first-year med student today likely has more medical knowledge than an experienced senior doctor did 50 years ago. The average 8-year-old today knows things about technology that a computer science professor 30 years ago would find bewildering. Innovation and advancement tend to compound. One person raises the bar over the previous limit, and that becomes the baseline for a new generation to aim for and build upon. Part of that is a simple generational knowledge transfer. It's pure compounding. People spend years or decades discovering a new truth, then the next generation begins their careers with those new truths. Another part is driven by the need to one-up the current leader of a field. Charlie Munger says, "The world is not driven by greed, it's driven by envy." You see someone accomplish a new feat and think, I should be able to do that too, and even better. It's hard to imagine a world where that desire goes away, which makes it hard not to be an optimist. If you would like to discuss how to position your portfolio for long-term rational optimism, call us anytime.